Hey everybody, it's Dorell from thedancinggoddess.com, and in this video we are going to talk about how to stay neutral when you are attracted to somebody without cutting off your heart. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe so you never miss any videos on how to trust and love yourself and attract amazing relationships. So, attraction can be very powerful. It can wake up our senses, it can make us feel alive, and just remind us that we're human. But for many intuitive, emotionally aware women like you and I, like attraction can also trigger a lot of overthinking. So suddenly you're overanalyzing texts, reading into pauses, and wondering if maybe you're too invested. And it's so easy to go up in our heads when this happens. So, how do you stay neutral without shutting down your heart? This is a question that came through my goddess community, and I'm happy to answer this. If you are taking notes, we are going to be giving specific tips to guide you for this. So, step one is don't make yourself wrong for feeling chemistry. Attraction is energy and it's just information. So the moment that you feel that spark from somebody, the mind will often rush in with judgment. Thoughts like, why am I feeling this? Is this stupid? I barely know him or her. Like, why am I feeling this? And neutrality begins by really removing any of the judgment and the self shame. So, feeling attraction does not mean that you're attached, it just means that you're alive. So, if I were to give you a step, is acknowledge the spark and let it be there without assigning a story or any meaning to it. And then step two is to redirect that energy. So instead of redirecting it towards that other person, redirect your energy back to yourself before your brain starts to hijack it. Okay. So the moment that we're drawn to something or somebody, there's this temptation to focus, hyper focus all our attention outward. What they said, what they didn't say, what could happen, what didn't happen, what might happen. And instead, you can take this spark as a cue to reconnect with yourself. So, some ways that I suggest to my private clients to deal with this is grab your journal, write down how that attraction makes you feel. Do something that helps you feel grounded and magnetic. Could be taking a walk or wearing your favorite shade of lipstick or turning on a song that just helps you reconnect to that feeling of self love and empowerment. And let that feeling just bring you alive in your own body. So if you're in your body, likely you're not in your head and you're not in this like imaginative space that can sometimes loop out of control if we're not getting the response or the reaction that we think we're supposed to have. So attraction becomes more stabilizing when it's like a mirror and not a fixation. Tip number three is keep in mind that neutrality isn't numbness, it's actually softness with boundaries. And there's a big difference. So, a lot of women hear the word neutral or hear me say, go into your neutral, and they think, okay, I need to shut this down, I need to play it cool. But all that does is it creates a closed off energy and like it hardens your heart energy, which is what makes you magnetic to anything, not just men. And so neutrality in feminine energy is different. It's the ability to stay open, but you're not rushed, and you're receptive, but you're not attached. Another way I like to look at it is it sparks curiosity, but it doesn't inspire like spiraling. And so one of the grounding phrases that I recommend is I can feel this and still stay centered. So let's try that together. Take a deep breath. And exhale. And repeat after me with your eyes closed. I can still feel this and stay centered. Now, I don't know about you, but my heart rate slowed down, my energy slowed down, and this is what neutrality feels like in its most empowered form. Something else you can do is give the connection some space to breathe. So, a lot of high achieving women often will try to find clarity before it naturally is time to get the clarity. We want to know the timeline, we want to know the outcome, we want to know the plan, we want to know the vibe right away. But attraction is often the beginning of a conversation. It's not like an end all be all or a conclusion. And instead of mentally jumping weeks ahead, future forecasting, try to be present with what's unfolding now. So, some questions you can ask yourself are, can I stay curious instead of controlling this situation? Can I let the person know, like, can I let him show me who he is over time versus needing to know right now? And can I stay rooted in my own energy and in my own life while I get to know him or her? So it's about allowing the connection to reveal itself instead of trying to strong arm it and like control it. And when we can stay grounded in who we are versus who you hope he will be or who you will be, like you are able to better assess if this person or this situation aligns with your values, with your lifestyle, with your true desires. And attraction can become this exciting thing instead of something that destabilizes your day. So, again, just to recap, being neutral is about letting the spark be there, staying connected to your center, and allowing the universe to orchestrate the rest. So it is about feminine energy, it is softer, it is about staying open, and it also inspires action. So you may be guided to take an action, but it's not going to come from anxiety or fear. It's going to come from inspiration and an open heart. So if you enjoyed this, I would love to hear about it. Let me know what is one of these tips that spoke to you. And if you've been in a similar situation where you're spiraling, what has helped you? Share in the comments. And if you'd like to ask me a relationship or a dating question that I can do for another video or post in the future, please submit an anonymous question. I would love to hear from you, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. I love you. Thank you so much for asking this, and have a beautiful day whenever you see this.